Pandora friends, my name is Leanne and I am mad for Pandora. Welcome back to another video. Today I would like to share a few of the presents that I got for my wedding anniversary and my birthday. And I'm very excited to actually share some of these pieces because they're very beautiful. And it was really good timing to have the Black Friday sales on at the same time. So I did save a decent amount of money. So the first piece my husband got me, I'll try and hold it up to the camera, is this beautiful, beautiful rose. Now this is a Disney piece and it is quite stunning, and it's made from Murano glass and Pandora's gold plating. So you can see like all the light just reflecting inside the glass. My husband absolutely fell in love with this piece and he knew that he wanted to buy this for me, and I'm not disappointed. I would have preferred if it was a little bit larger, but it's supposed to be actually a charm, but I'm going to be wearing it as a pendant and it's quite lovely as a pendant. Now it does have quite a lot of beautiful details. So it's got a beautiful leaf that wraps around as the stem and then holds it in place. So you can put it on a bracelet, of course, very easily, but I've actually had it on this necklace here. Now this one does come in a gold as well, but because I'm wearing it with silver and gold, I've decided to use the silver one that I have. And I'll just pop it on to show you. Now this one I have is like a 60 centimeter one, but they do have one for sale that I think it's 45 in gold and then in silver. I love this chain, it's just beautiful. So I'm very fortunate to already have it, and as you can see, it does go very, very nicely, especially when you compare that to the pieces that I'm wearing. So I have the beautiful rose ring that's still available, and it's one of the newer pieces and it's lovely. I love this ring. And it stacks so sweet with the little red heart that I have. So that's older retired Pandora. And then of course the love ring that I'm always wearing now, and my old twist ring that I managed to pick up, and the beautiful gold heart. So I ended up completing my bracelet. So this is the bracelet that I made with the 2 red rose hearts, and I really, really love this bracelet. So I'll just quickly share it with you. I have kind of shown it a bit before. Let me just clip that up. So I'm not sure about these last couple of dangles, but I did put on the old sunglasses, and I've just got the apple. I had these leaf pieces that I didn't really have on anywhere, so I've got 4 of those, and I think they go so well with the roses. And then I have the leaf clips. Now because this is just a smooth bracelet, I've put the little silicone stoppers under here, so I can really put the clips anywhere I want to sort of balance it out. And then I have these beautiful old red hearts. They're super old. Got 2 of those. And they go so well with these beautiful roses. And then I have this beautiful, very old rose in the middle. Now that's why I sort of wanted the second red heart, because I was like, Either I have to get two of these roses to balance it out and have the red heart in the middle, or I could get a second red heart, which would be a lot easier to buy at the store or online while they're available. And then I've just got the old bike and this one here. This is a little paper plane and it just says love is in the air, I believe. It's so tiny, all the writing. And then on the back, it's just got the Pandora symbol and Pandora. I quite like that one. But yes, that's what I'll be wearing this beautiful necklace with, and it's a very well matched, it actually matches, even though this has got gold on it, it really does match quite well, especially in person, with the beautiful rose. So yeah, I'm not sure whether I will leave the sunglasses and the hat, the sort of new additions, on the end, but the rest of the bracelet I'm really loving. I just thought maybe I'd have it like a bit of an outdoory kind of bracelet. Now the other gift my husband bought me was the beautiful round Pandora clasp twisted snake chain. Now I've seen some other YouTubers with this bracelet and I did manage to see it in person and I was like, it's really pretty. My husband actually had looked at some of all the new ones in store and he said this one was definitely the nicest one. And what I wanted was a bracelet that I could just wear on its own. And I love the twisted detail, because obviously I've got the twisted ring now. And it's really shiny because it's new, but I love that you can really see the texture in it. And when it starts to oxidize a little bit, it'll get sort of like high and low lights and that sort of thing, but it'll still look very beautiful. I think it'll age quite well. And they've just basically twisted, I think, two of the, almost like, looks like the size of the essence chain together. They have made similar designs with the ropes just loose. And the clasp is a lot smaller. It's actually the size of the old essence clasp and beads, which I quite like that because it's so much daintier and very, very beautiful. It also has the smooth ends, which means you don't feel like you need to wear a safety chain. I guess it sort of takes away the option of wearing a safety chain unless you put a clip on one. But because of what I want to use it for, I'm actually quite glad it's like this. And it's just a really, really nice texture. It feels really nice, and I'm surprised at how heavy it actually feels. Because, you know, you would think a bracelet, it's only 17 centimeters long, and you would probably be thinking that it would be quite lightweight, but it's actually really decently weighted. So it is quite floppy, and I actually like that for what it is. Of course, I didn't go oversized, so to me that's kind of perfect. And the clip I have on it is actually quite a firm one, which is really good. I'll just pop it on for you. Now I am wearing it up the way with the clasp on the bottom. So make sure you always hear that click. And I can't actually spin it around when it's on, so it's a really nice firm sort of size on me. But isn't it lovely? And it's just quite flowy and lovely, even though it's quite small. And I'll just pop my other bracelet back on because it stacks really nicely with this one. See how much easier it is to put on a bracelet when it's got a safety chain. Very, very easy. I've had years of experience with putting on bracelets, but when they don't have safety chains, they're a lot trickier. So you can see the clasp is actually so much bigger than this one. But this still feels really, really strong, which I really appreciate, because sometimes the smaller clasps, they sound a little bit tinnier and that sort of thing, but this one's so well made. I'm very impressed. Now I did notice, and I didn't know if it was a fault or not, but there is a tiny little, about halfway along, tiny little like silver dots on two sides. Now we compared all the ones in store, and if you look at the picture online, they actually have those little dots. Now I do believe that that's something to do with the manufacturing, like when it clamps it together or something, and it's nothing to worry about, and you barely even notice it. As it ages, I'm sure I won't even notice it either. But it's very, very tiny. Unfortunately, it's sort of up the side that I want to wear it, but it's not bothering me, which is good. Now I know it's not a fault, so I just wanted to point that out in case you're concerned when you receive yours. Yeah, so the other presents that I got for my birthday. Now I really wanted some Christmas pieces to complete my Christmas bracelet this year. So I'll pop this out the way. And I've just got them in the box. The black foam is already out of them, so I don't have to worry about that. And we might start with the first one. Now this, I believe, is the right code. I tried to check that they hadn't been put in a different packet, because I did get my husband to ask our beautiful sales lady Shelby, and she is fantastic. So hi Shelby, if you're watching this, she just went above and beyond, and she's just so fantastic. And so she helped me pick everything out. I actually did end up going into store on a day when it wasn't busy at all and having a look at some of these pieces. If I was thinking right, I would have actually done some filming in there, because it was just so quiet and such a lovely day. And yeah, I had to be careful, you know, what I came in contact with and stuff, but it was fine. So this is the beautiful holiday bell, and this is the one for, like, the stamped one for Christmas. So of course I wanted this beautiful one, and it does ring. So if you like Pandora making noises, you will love this little bell. So this has got the stamp 2025. I'm just going to zoom in, because we've got so many little pieces now. Yeah, so 2025, and it's got the little bits on the bottom, so you can hear the bell ring, and it's like a traditional type bell. And then I really like this bale. I know there's been a few people say it's just thin and it's not that great, but I actually really, really like it because it's got the red line on it. And they've managed to do it in a shape that it fits Moments bracelets, it fits Pandora Me bracelets, it goes well on a necklace, it'll sit lovely on a necklace. And it's just, and even that should go on a O pendant. So the fact that they've done this design but then made it so it's like really pretty with the red line, I think it's actually really good. Very clever design. And then we have this beautiful, beautiful red bow. And a lot of my things on my bracelet are actually have a red bow. So I think this is going to go so well. I can't wait to design my bracelet. or my necklace. I'm planning on doing a necklace as well this year, so I think I'll do one bracelet and one necklace, and I think that'll be really, really fun. So there we go. So I'll just pop that on there. I know you can't see it, but it is still there. Okay, now the next piece that I have is this beautiful wreath. So there's the code. Now, I didn't get the old original wreath. I was always disappointed that I didn't get it because they sort of hadn't made another wreath until now. So the fact that I was able to grab this, and it has the same design as the bell with the same top, so it'll go excellent opposite, even though it's very different. Means you don't have to double up on charms, and it's got the beautiful red bow as well. So I really, really love that, and it's got the beautiful little like berries and beautiful green and white CZs and crystals. It's just beautiful. I did see a few people with this and I thought, wow, that's so nice. I really, really love it. And this on the other side says Merry Christmas, and it's got a star at the top. And there's a little tiny star between the Merry and the Christmas. So that's really cute. This one is quite lightweight actually, but it's still very well made, and I love how it's got the double dangle. This is one that I don't mind that it's a double dangle at all. I can't wait to play around with this on my bracelet and my necklace. So I guess we'll be seeing where things end up. And then the last piece that I have is the beautiful new Murano. There's the code. Now we did look through a lot of these, and I decided against getting two and just got the one because there was one that was completely different to all the others. See how the white is really, really solid, and then there's only like a red line, and they're all fairly even. Some of them actually had like a thin red line in the white, and some had a more sheer looking white. So I really love this one. This is one I picked out. If I couldn't have found one, or at least one that I really liked, I wouldn't have bought any, and I would have just waited. But this is beautiful. Like, it's got the little green ribbon, which is great because it'll sort of complement the red ones. And of course we have little berries and all the detail, and there's the code hallmarks and stuff on there. And the other side, it's pretty much the same. Still got the green ribbon. It's beautiful having little bows on it. Now, I was saying like last year or something that we really need more candy cane stuff, I believe. So, because I've got those little candy cane spaces, and yeah, I'm really excited for this Murano. It's really, really pretty. Obviously you want to pick it in person, make sure you're happy with it. I'm very happy with this one, even though I only managed to get one. I'm going to have it as a centerpiece, so I'm not sure if it'll end up on my bracelet or my necklace, but we will see. So let me know what you think of what I got, and whether you've managed to get in store to see the pieces for yourself. But yeah, it'll be so much fun designing and all that sort of thing. And obviously I've been collecting most of the holiday charms, the Black Friday ones, and a lot of the other holiday charms. So it'll be great to add, and I will be doing a follow-up video to show you all of those as well. And thank you so much for all the comments from my video the other day. It was lovely to read them all and get to reply. I really enjoyed doing that. And I hope you guys are doing well, and until next time, take care.